I call him pioneer of PropTech in India, not because he went on to become the CEO of REA India after being the co-founder of PropTiger, but also he was the first one who solved the real problems of Indians that were facing during their home buying journey, holding hand during the time of the transaction. There have been a lot of brokering firms in the past, but none could scale the way PropTiger did. Of course, they also provided a lot of innovative technology solutions, and later, it's no surprise, his company Elera Technologies also acquired Makaan.com and Housing.com. So today, at Realtynxt, we would like to welcome the dynamic Dhruv Agarwala.
Thanks, Kritika. Appreciate it. Looking forward to chatting with you. I think residential real estate is on the cusp of an upcycle. I think another big thing which has taken place is sort of increased digital adoption in this sector.
So Dhruv, last time when we had met, during that time the first announcement of lockdown had happened. From that time till now things have improved, things have gone better, and multiple changes of course we have seen in real estate industry also. So how 2022 has been for you, especially personally and professionally?
So Kritika, I think if I look back to around March of 2020 when the lockdown happened, between then and now, I think it's 2.5 years. I think a lot has changed, and if we look at real estate specifically in India, residential real estate, I think the industry has changed for the better, significantly. So a couple of things there. One is, I think residential real estate is on the cusp of an upcycle. We've been struggling with residential real estate since 2013, and every time it sort of looked to come out of a downtrend, something or the other has happened. 2016 was demonetization, then in 2017 there was RERA and GST, which all are good in the long haul and are actually helping the industry today, but at that time required some adjustment. Then there was the whole NBFC crisis, and then of course COVID hit.
Yeah.
However, I think COVID in a funny way has actually led to the start of this upcycle. I think people were forced to stay in their homes for extended period of time, so they realized how important home ownership is, and frankly, the relationship to a home for people has changed fundamentally.
True.
That I think has driven demand for various things, various behavioral changes. One is people now are looking to buy bigger homes because work from home is a reality, or at least hybrid work is a reality. Second is they're looking for homes in smaller cities, tier 2 cities, destination cities, where in case something like this were to happen again, they could find a safe haven to be in. Now, because there's work from anywhere, a lot of people have gone back to their hometowns and still continue to work from there. So I think residential real estate in smaller cities has also done well. Real estate in the periphery of large towns has also done well, because now people are more likely to stay at places which are not necessarily close to their place of work, because they don't have to come to work every day necessarily. So that's also changed. So I think fundamentally people's relationship to home ownership, has fundamentally changed, which has been good for the sector. Second thing is, we have seen the benefits of RERA after so many years come in, where consumer confidence, is there in the market now. They do trust the system and the process, that if they were to buy property, developers would be held accountable for delivering on time. We've also seen interest rates, of course, notwithstanding the recent rate hikes, has been close to historic lows, which again has been good for home ownership. The government's provided subsidies in terms of stamp duty cuts in a few states. Plus, they've also extended the subsidy on interest on home loans for affordable housing. So I think various initiatives, have taken place, which has also helped the sector. In addition to that, price hikes, again, notwithstanding the recent price hikes, so upward pressure on prices have been relatively stable over the last 5 years. And in fact, if you compare it to inflation, in real terms, prices have actually come down. That is when you adjust for inflation. So overall, I think there have been many structural macro factors as well as consumer-driven factors which have really driven residential real estate positively over the last 2.5 years. I think another big thing which has taken place is sort of increased digital adoption in this sector. I
Yeah.
think residential real estate, amongst many other sectors, had been one of the slowest in adopting technology. If you look at, especially in sales and marketing, part of the value chain where we belong, whether it was jobs, matrimony, auto, had seen adoption a lot quicker than real estate. But I think now, post COVID, where everybody was forced to adopt the digital media for various things, I think adoption has taken place significantly, both in terms of consumers and other ecosystem participants such as developers as well as agents. So that I think has also been a big shift we've seen in the last 2.5 years. So both these things, one is the upcycle in residential real estate, which I think is here to stay, as well as this increased digital adoption, which again I think is here to stay. Both I think are great for our business personally, and I think for the overall real estate sector.
Personally, would you even say like you're looking great? I see a drastic change in you. Has there been a fitness journey in personal front?
Yeah, so look, I think COVID has been a period of change for many people. I think in certain ways, for certain people, it's not been a great time. For certain people, it's been a moment of reflection. They've thought about things and rejig the way they lead their lives. I think for me, I've sort of undertaken a personal, fitness journey over the last 18 months. And yeah, I think, I feel in great shape, probably the best I feel in the last 15 years. So in that sense, COVID's also been a positive for me, where it's allowed me to sort of take a step back, reflect on what's important, what's not important for me. And I think fitness is one area which has been a big focus for me over the last 18 months, and which is a big positive change in my life.